So what's up riders, welcome back to our channel. So you are thinking about the 25 Honda CBR650R, right? I have put serious smiles on this beauty and today I am pulling back the curtain. This is not just a review, it's 5 crucial things I wish I knew before buying it. From surprising comfort to unexpected quirks, get ready for the real talk. But guys, before that I wanted to address one thing, that because of all the support and love I am getting, I am thinking to put more into YouTube, and I'm just telling you thank you for subscribing me, for supporting me. And एक रिक्वेस्ट मेरी एंड से और थी, बिकॉज 80% लोग जो वीडियो देखते सब्सक्राइब नहीं करते हैं, सो प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब एंड डू कमेंट हाउ डू लाइक द वीडियोज़. Today we are talking about the 5 things I genuinely wish I knew before buying the bike. These are not necessarily deal breakers, but they are the real world learning curves you need to be aware of. So let's get into it. So what's up guys, it's the CBR Kavi, and this right here is the 25 Honda CBR650R which we are gonna ride. It's gorgeous, incredible, and probably on your shortlist if you are looking for the perfect do-it-all sport bike. I have spent some quality time with this machine, and while I absolutely love it, there are few things that truly surprised me. Things that the spec sheet and first ride reviews don't always tell you. So thing 1, the two-phase engine, it demands respect. Okay, number 1, the engine. We all know it's a glorious 649cc Inline-Four. You buy this bike for that intoxicating scream as you climb the rev range. So, but here's the surprise, the learning curve. Below about 6000 RPM, this bike is incredibly tame, it's smooth, manageable, almost polite. If you're coming from a twin-cylinder bike like a MT7 or GT650, Ninja 650, you'll be wondering where all the low-end punch is. So, I initially found myself short shifting, riding it like my old bike, and it felt a little sluggish. The wish I knew part is that you have to fundamentally change your mindset. This bike wants you to rev it out. The power is not a light switch, it's a crescendo. All the magic, all the fun, all the soul of the CBR lives above 7000 RPM. It's a Jekyll and Hyde personality. And you need to learn to unleash the Hyde when the road opens up. It's not a negative, but it's a leaning curve to truly unlock the bike's character. Thing 2, the comfortable sport bike deception. The CBR is marketed as the comfortable sport bike, and compared to a full-on super sport like a Fireblade or ZX6R, it absolutely is. The handlebars are raised, the pegs are a bit lower, but here's the surprise. Don't mistake more comfortable for all-day touring comfort, right? So, there's a still forward lean, there's a still pressure on your wrist, especially in a stop-and-go traffic. On my first long ride about 2 hours in, my lower back and wrist were definitely talking to me. It's a sporty riding position, period. The wish I knew part is not that it's uncomfortable, but that you need to be realistic. You need to engage your core, and you might consider a tank grip to help support your body under braking. It's the perfect blend for a spirited canyon run, but if you are planning a cross-country trip, you'll need to build a core. So the third thing that we have is the surprising weight. So don't skip leg day, I'd say. The bike looks lean and athletic, but numbers don't lie. With a wet weight of around 209 kilograms or 461 lbs, the CBR is not a lightweight motorcycle. The surprise is when you feel the lightweight at low speeds, pushing it around the garage, making tight U-turns or navigating a tricky parking spot. You feel every single kilo. If you are upgrading from a 300 or 400cc bike, this will be the biggest shock for you. The wish I knew part is to be mentally and physically prepared for that low speed heft. Now, the flip side is that once you are moving above 15 mph, the weight melts away and translates into a feeling of being incredibly planted and stable. It feels premium and secure on the highway, but you will have a moment of, oh, it's heavy, the first time you try to back into a parking space on a slight incline. The fourth thing here that we have is the E-clutch, guys. So alright, the big one for 25, Honda's new E-clutch. You can shift up, shift down, even stop and start, all without touching the clutch lever. So now the surprise is not that it works flawlessly. It's incredibly smooth. The surprise is how it rewires your brain. For the first hour, your left hand had a phantom limb syndrome. will have a phantom limb syndrome, constantly reaching for a lever that was not needed, coming to a stop in second gear and having a bike just sorted out for you is a bizarre feeling initially. The wish I knew element is that there's a small mental adjustment period. You have to trust the system. You can still use the clutch lever anytime you want. It overrides the system instantly, but to get the most out of it, you have to let go. It's a fantastic piece of tech that makes city riding a breeze, but be prepared for it to feel a little like magic or maybe even cheating for the first few rides.
देखो भाई इनको लग रहा है कुछ खाने का ये नहीं नहीं भारी है ना पता नहीं समझे ना समझे कोई ना डाले तो आराम से इधर
But I don't have a e-clutch in mind and the response has not been so good as far as the reviews are concerned. So I'm not sure about that thing, but surely if you use it within the city, so it will be a blessing for you. The fifth thing that we hear is the hidden cost of that Inline-Four Symphony. Finally, let's talk about ownership. The sticker price is reasonable for what you get, but that wish I knew element is about the running costs that come with the beautiful 4-cylinder engine. First, fuel. Because the fun is all in the upper rev range, you will be tempted to live here, and when you do, this bike can be thirsty. Don't expect top tier fuel economy if you are riding it the way it wants to be ridden. Second, tires. It's a heavier bike with significant power. It will go through rear tires more quickly than a lighter parallel twin. And finally, maintenance. Servicing 4 cylinders, 4 spark plugs in a more complex engine is inherently going to be more expensive than servicing a twin. Insurance premiums can also be higher due to its sport bike classification. It's not astronomical, but the costs are set up. Like they are way different as you compare to normal bikes. It's the price you pay for that premium feel and that F1 like that click sound that you hear when the Inline-Four screams. So I can't explain it, maybe you may understand. So there you have it, the rev-hungry engine, the deceptive ergonomics, the brilliant but weird e-clutch, the low speed weight and the running cost. Are any of these deal breakers? For me, absolutely not. The 25 Honda CBR650R is a phenomenal motorcycle.
थैंक्स भाई थैंक्स
And now comes the most important thing as we are talking about the 6000 RPM mark. So let's talk about a very specific nuance I wish I knew. Right around 5500 to 6500 RPM, you will find a noticeable band of vibration. It's a distinct high frequency buzz that you will feel mostly through the handlebars and sometimes the pegs. So the first time you feel it, you might think something is wrong because the engine is so silky smooth below that range and it smooths out again once you push past it. This is not a flaw, it's a known characteristic, a resonance frequency of the engine. The wish I knew part is that the character zone, let's call it, exists right on the cusp of the fun zone. It forces you to make a decision, either cruise calmly below it or push right through it into the territory where the bike truly comes alive. After 7k RPM, the vibrations melt away and are replaced by that legendary Inline-Four scream. So the bike's personality is even more complex. It goes from smooth to buzzy to screaming. It's a quirk you quickly learn to ride with, and for some, it's just a part of the bike's mechanical soul. So it is the ideal bike for so many people, but knowing these things beforehand would have helped set my expectations perfectly and flatten that initial learning curve. These are not flaws, they are character traits of the specific machine, and understanding them is the key to truly loving it. What do you think? For current CBR owners, did anything surprise you? For potential buyers, did this help? Let me know down in the comment sections. And as always, thanks for watching guys. Ride safe and I'll see you in the next one.